Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails of Cold Steel Laundry % Challenge Run, the live stream series where we are trying to complete the Trails of Cold Steel's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. If you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. We last left off, we managed to beat the trap chest, and hopefully tonight we'll be battling a mini-boss. Hey, that bots, and hi, Brettgore. Thank you both so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome back. So, probably don't have to heal up first, because we are a bit hurt. We'll want to get our CP charged up, too, for when we face that mini-boss. But besides that, doing well. Grumpy. Yo, Copper Nicholson, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? I'm sorry to hear that, Brettgore, but I'm glad that you'll at least, you're happy to hang out with chat. That's good, at least. Oh dear.
Here they come.
Well, this isn't good.
My turn.
Alright, whatever you're going through, I wish you the best of luck with it, Brettgore, and I'm sure you'll get through it. Also, welcome, Romolo. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Is it? Yep, they're weak to ice. Cool.
My turn.
Right, let's see. Rune Blade. That damage, though.
My turn.
I'm glad to hear that's going well, Romolo. Guess we could... Oh, whoa. Actually, I kind of made Reem the healer, so... Wait, what? Creates a whirlwind containing pieces of rubble. That sounds awesome. However, I think breath is going to be the way to go here.
Arcus.
Yeah.
Let's go with.
Gleam.
Use this.
Thank you very much. Okay.
I have played Minecraft before, Romulo. And I think a couple others in chat have as well. Minecraft is it's an interesting game. I definitely played it a lot more when I was younger. But it's still fun to come back to from time to time, just because you can be so creative with it. And the mods for Minecraft are amazing, too. Like, I think, like, Red Power 2, and, all the mods in the Volts mod pack especially, I really like those. What do I want to do here?
My turn. My turn.
I'll handle it.
There we go.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Awesome. So we got that out of the way. Yeah, Minecraft is a very flexible and moddable game. Also, welcome Zika Sales. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Oh, you're going to try and do the DS remake without jumping? Sounds like a fun challenge run. Best of luck with that. Yo, Brettgore, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and thank you for being a subscriber for 6 months, man. I really do appreciate all the support. And yep, Fee is a good kitty, isn't she? Isn't she a good kitty? Isn't she precious? Only precious one more time and I'm taking a nap for the rest of the stream. You understand that? Oh, okay, Fee, okay. Awesome. Cool Wall 2, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Right now we are going back to the hotel to rest up. Now, where am I? I think here's where we want to go. I'm not sure if there's any particular rule for making a Sonic the Hedgehog OC Copper Nicholson. If it's alright, why do you ask? Aw, glad to see you're using the HUD command, chat. There's a lot of fun commands there, and thanks to Nightbot. So there's the HUD command, we got yeet. We, of course, have, Yo, Robolo, you played Yakuza Metro, and you loved it too. Like, isn't it such an amazing DLC, especially for Hat in Time? Like, of all I'd say of all the overall worlds in Hat in Time, Yakuza Metro was definitely my favorite. Except that there wasn't an Empress boss fight, and I will never live that down. Like, if there was an Empress boss fight, no question about it, Yakuza Metro would be the absolute best chapter of A Hat in Time. But because there isn't one, it's kind of like, yeah, it's the best it has the best levels, but, you know, and the finale's cool, but it's not really a boss fight. Glad you liked it too, Red Dwarf. And yeah, the city theming combined with just, they do such a great job with the color schemes too, like the lighting and the fact that I think they really nails like the more open world exploration there compared to, say, Alpine Skyline. Like, Alpine Skyline was okay, but Yakuza Metro, it's just so much more condensed and feels natural to explore. And of course, all the train titties are really cute, including Fee. I am not ever going to pull a train, and you can't make me. Wrong area. So, I'm trying to think what else is new. Oh, I did do something a little bit interesting. So, for those who don't know, on Monday nights, I do like to do some writing for my game. And what I decided to do this Monday, instead of storyboarding, which is what I usually do, I decided to just make a list of all the tasks that are really left before I could put a demo out.
I'll handle it.
And yeah, she did go on a train at least once. Fee did, but that's not the same as she's gone on at least 3 train trips, but that's not to say that she's pulled one before. But yeah, so I made a list of everything I would need to do before I could post a demo. And that sounds like an interesting idea, Copper Nicholson. Feel free to try and write some more about that OC. What was I saying? Yeah, so about a demo for Hartwell. So I decided on Monday to actually try and write out like all the steps that are left, like at a very high level, so not super detailed. Just try to take a step back and say, okay, what's really left to do before a demo could be released? And I wrote down, I think, about 36 different tasks, some being easier than others. But what that essentially means is if I were to do one task, if I could average at least one task a week, I could realistically post a demo before the end of the year. And if I did 2 tasks a week, which would be a bit, which would be if I worked really, really hard, it might be in August, like late August. So, now, again, that's no guarantee. If any one of the tasks I'm thinking of end up posing like a major issue or taking a long time, much longer to implement than thought, of course that would push things back. But at least the fact that I can dissect what's left into simply 36 tasks is actually, that's huge progress to where I was a year ago. Because a year ago, I didn't even know what I was making. But it's interesting to see just how far it's come and still how far I have left to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and I really appreciate all the support, guys. Like, it really means a lot that you're all super excited for this, even though it's taking so long. But I am just one guy, so I can only work so quickly. And that's why it just makes me excited to actually realize that it's
my turn.
It's no longer truly up in the air as to when a demo might come out. It's just more so, like, I can actually see a clear path to it now, which hasn't always been the case. So that honestly just makes me really excited and enthused to keep working on it.
Here we go.
My turn.
Thanks, Golf, too. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Even though I said, you know, based off the estimate, late August to before the end of the year, If it takes longer than that to get the demo to a spot where I think I'd be willing to share it, I will take that time. Because I want this to be, you know... I mean, I've been working on this for so long, I want it to be... I really want it to put off a good first impression.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Oh no, what is that supposed to be? Cut off for neutral? Listen, oh no, I'm a fusion! Alright, chat, if I'm a fusion, what am I a fusion of? A fusion of 1 billion ants? I mean... I'm not sure if that would be it. A fusion of several ants. So what you're saying is I'm actually really tiny. Like... Fusion of ants and an onyx. It's onyx! No. Oh my goodness, that sounds hilarious. Oh, weak to fire. Interesting.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Green, do you have fire? You. Heat wave. Oh, she got a critical! That's awesome! Anyway. Do I dare use dark matter? Yes, we do.
Okay.
Go with Ethereal Edge. B! Yes, boom! More extended, no!
My turn.
Did we seriously miss that one in the back? Aw. Okay.
Here we go.
Raid. Finish them.
Arcus, activate.
Okay.
Oh, there. There we go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, Fee is hurt again, so we'll... I guess that means I'll just have to heal Fee in battle next time. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Copper Nicholson.
Let's get this over with. This is bad.
Wow, Fee, that was very... different. You're like, oh, let's get this over with. Ah, this is bad. Yeah, that's true, Rector. It's fun to see all the fancy... just how fancy anime can be at times. Everything Fee does is 100% booted zapping, Rector. Alright, now, what am I going to Fee do? Wait.
Go.
No I don't, Copper Nicholson. Onyx is okay. It's definitely not anywhere near the top of my list. Reen, I actually need you to heal, so... Where's my healing items? There are. Breath.
Very well.
Well, I will say Miltank is my favorite Pokemon, Copper Nicholson, but I also like Togekiss and Bronzong, Seismitoad, what else is there? Magnezone's fun. Stuntank also, that's a good one. Really? Turtwig has a higher attack stat than Onix. That's... I don't know whether that's impressive for Turtwig or just sad for Onix. Oh, cool. Interesting. So that's how you're trying to, I guess, find ways not to jump in that game that fast. That's really interesting. Let's try... Grimblade. Boom.
Okay.
Alright. And now, I need you to use Fairy Ledge.
Thanks
Suppose
very
I should
much.
thank you.
I'll handle it.
Ghost was just really to preserve because... What about Whitney's milk tank? What? Oh. So, fun fact about me, chat. Whitney is at, so... The Pokemon gym leader, Whitney, she's actually, I think, my favorite gym leader. Now, you might be saying, why, Antomicx? Well, just hear me out for a second. A while ago, this was way before I was streaming, I tried to Nuzlocke a bunch of the different Pokemon games. Or, actually, I just tried to play through the different Pokemon games just to see what they were like. And Whitney, I kid you not, defeated me 4 times in a row before I could beat her. Before I could defeat her gym, I should say. So, and none of the other gym leaders in any other Pokemon games I played have even come close to that. So alright, that does me mad respect for her design, because she only uses 2 Pokemon! And you could use 6, and still!
I was
And Feast on.
careless.
Here we go.
Like, I'm not sure if that was terrible balancing on the game developer's part, or if in fact that was actually the best design Pokemon gym ever. But either way, it was definitely a yes, Raptor, a huge difficulty spike. I think the correct terminology would be Disc 1 final boss, which is to say that it's much harder than the battle is much harder than what you'd be expected to have in that point. A comparison I actually have of a Disc 1 final boss would be from the game Shine Force, so again, favorite game of all time. Because in the game Shine Force, for those who have played it, you know what I'm talking about. In Chapter 2, there's a circus battle, and the boss in that circus battle is way harder than anything else up to that point. Like, that marionette has freeze level 3 and a lot of health. It regenerates health every so often, and just has a good amount of defense. Like, all in all, it's like, it's a boss you'd expect from much later in the game, and yet it's there in Chapter 2. And overcoming that boss is like is a huge indicator of whether or not you'll actually beat the game, because if you don't overcome that boss, that's usually what players who stop playing the game usually get stuck there. For that very reason. And yeah, Record, I'm sorry, Kitty is down. I just want to take a nap, you people are such a pain. Oh, fair enough, Romulo, but have a good night, but thank you so much for dropping by, and hope you have an awesome week. But yeah, so that is why...
The 8 leaves.
So chat, that is why Whitney is my, at least on a baseline, is my favorite Pokemon gym leader. Let's head back to heal, because we've lost 2 of our party members. Oh, you need Pokemon names? What Pokemon is it for, Cool 2? In the meantime, looks like I need a nap after those battles. Oh, female Trapinch. I don't know why. How about Claudia? The reason I say that, claw is in like a claw. Waspinator! That's maybe I'm wrong, but doesn't Trapinch become Flydon? Or am I mixing that up with something else? Oh, yeah, so it does evolve into Flydon. Okay, in that case, you know, giant sorta dragonfly like Dragon. And one thing I like to do sometimes is name Pokemon after, like, trainers who use them as their ace. So if there's anyone that uses a Flydon as their ace Pokemon, that might be an idea. Let's see if we can get everyone to level 17 at least. Ooh, Stinger, that's good, Copper Niddleson. That's actually really good. Also, I see, how do you boop the air? Well, I mean, I guess Hat Kid does that all the time. Alright, Fee. Now.
Very well. I will serve as your... Here we go.
Raid.
All right.
Yeah. I'll handle it.
What?
Turn. Archer.
Oh, greenie. Nice.
The battle's over.
That the battle is over. We need to get our advantages up so we can just get more XP. There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My turn.
Just Don Riddleson's just like, no.
My turn.
All right, Rain. I actually want to see this. Let's see what Ariel's like.
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Yeah. Gleam. Huh.
This should hurt. Nice.
Huh.
See how Ariel does. Ooh, nice.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Okay, useless, okay. Okay, fair enough, that's worth. Hey, what's this? Special recovery bullet filled with energy. Ooh. That's right. You haven't been using me, but I'm the secret healer all along. I should be your new Elias. Wait, hold on. 25% EP heal? What? Wow, okay. Now I actually want to use Matthias. Hold on. Eustace, you served your purpose well, but I am afraid it is time. Let's see how Matthias does. How do we set up our tactics anyway? Okay. Yeah, Eustace is more handsome version of Draco Malfoy. Well, I guess if I'm at least as handsome as Draco Malfoy, I guess that's a plus. Alright, Link, you too. Alright, now what else is there? What did I div Eustace? Did I even give him anything? I didn't. He doesn't have anything. Okay. Let's fix that. I mean, I could always just get the... He uses iron, so what's... So he's really supposed to be using earth a lot, I think. Oh, we do have Earth Lance. That's a decent move. Okay. Give you Earth Lance. And... I also want to give you... HP gradually recovers while... Okay. Oh yeah, Luigi Jr., how's that going? How about... Let's try... Evade. Just as a start. Alright, Matthias, let's see how you how this turns out. Not sure what you're talking about, Copper Nicholson. Anyway. Alright, turn around.
We have the advantage.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, Faith. Yep. Freeze them.
Here we go.
Go!
Now, green. Those two. They are. Okay. Power heat.
Leave it to me.
I'm curious about this, so energy shell. Let's see how effective this is.
Hang in there, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it heals EP, my bad. Well, actually, no, that's still really good, because we've been using spells so much. Oh, cool! It's gonna be an RPG and a platformer. Nice, Luigi Jr. Care to go understandable. Care to go into a bit more detail about it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, he just says in a bored voice. Like a store clerk being asked to restock the soda refrigerators. Do I have to? Fine.
Gleaming. Yeah.
Whoa, nice job, Rain.
My turn.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Heat wave. Actually, heat wave good. That's okay.
My turn.
Right. He finished them. Actually,
It's my turn.
is that really not enough? Okay, Machias. In that case, let's use a... Oh, actually, no, that'll delay. Break shot.
How about... That takes care of them.
Ooh, nice job, everybody.
I feel like I'm growing stronger. Success.
Get those numbers. Nice! What is this? Okay. Flash grenade. Throws a grenade which emits bright light. Yo, 30% chance to blind or seal. That sounds awesome. Like I said, I'm going to have to carry this team during this trip, aren't I?
That should suffice.
Exactly. Successful kid. And what did I just hit? Oh! I can't believe that just happened. Like, I just turned around and I don't even know what I'm aiming at. It's just boom. I don't even have to see where I'm aiming. I'll just hit something. Alright. But we should probably get charged up for the battle now that we're all level 17. So the first thing we'll do is rest. Well, actually, no. If we're going to get charged up, we might as well just go to the... Well, actually, yeah, it should be there. Alright. Surprisingly, this guy is the one to talk to for resting, so... It'll cost us 400 Mira to... get everyone. Well, actually, no, we only need to do this once. Since, Emma, we don't need her fully charged up, so... Alrighty. Alrighty, chat. You know what time it is? It's time to see if we can beat this mini-boss on our first try. So... let's see what we're up against. I will admit, I am worried because we do not have... we do not have Elliot's, like, HP regen passive move. Because whenever that move, which is essentially dropping the beat, that's just such a useful supporting move, and it's helped us survive so many things we wouldn't have otherwise had. But Elliot's not here anymore, so we've got to. Well, I mean, Elliot's not here on this trip, which means we have to be a bit more. I think we're gonna have to go for a more aggressive strategy, honestly, considering the fact that none of us really have great sustain here, or I guess in a way, Reen and Machias are the healers, but still. I mean, Emma can be a great damage healer. Fee is great for crowd control, but with just one opponent, I mean, we'll see. So that, yeah, the fact that Fee can just attack so many times in a row is such a valuable asset because of her high speed. And yeah, that thing is big. my guess, chat, since it looks like a melee opponent, is we're going to be in a situation where this thing wants to melee attack us, and for that reason, we want to make sure that our tankiest characters are up front. Which, ironically, is Reen. Like, seriously, Reen, why do you have so much HP? I mean, I just have been training, but it's all good. But regardless. Actually, wait, how's Machias doing on HP? Okay. Now, this thing has like a wide sweeping attack. We might end up having to adjust our strategy to space people out a bit more. But hopefully this is a good first attempt. Alright, chat. Without further ado, let's see, can we get the... No, we can't. Darn it! Ooh, that thing looks gnarly. It's like a cross between a T-Rex and a praying mantis. There it is. Yes, boom! Low extended. Well, it does look pretty strong. Yeah. Might put up a fight, and we might die and have to grind for the rest of the stream and hopefully somehow pull off a win at the very last minute. Hey. I know. We need to form a proper combat link already. We won't fail this time. You can do it. Reen put us on the front line. We need to give this every possible opportunity to work. What are you talking about, Machias? Yes, I'm in reserves. You're the only one on the front line. Like I said, Reen put us on the front line. Oh, no, you're just rubbing it in. Well, regardless, we'll show you how it's done. Machias, use us. He's just like, ellipses. This is either going to work out well or be a complete disaster. Either way, we're about to find out. Alright, well, we're counting on you. We'll start the battle as soon as we're ready. Oh, 1 second. So what you're saying, Luigi Jr.? Might also be a collectathon. It's similar to the Chaos Emeralds called the Super... Oh, interesting. So it's like a collectathon kind of RPG platformer. Nice. Sounds like fun. Now let's see if we can defeat this thing. Alright, can we get the drop on it? No, we cannot. Would you mind putting the two of us on the front line? Before we're calling it like this time, no bets or what? I'm not so sure about that. Oh, no, we have to use them? Okay, fine, game. The question is, who do we get rid of? Do we get rid of Emma or Fee? That's the issue here. Emma's so good. She has such great spells, but Fee is Fee. But Emma has so many support spells, but Fee might be a cat. Oh, the decisions! Fee's... I mean, we could get rid of Reen, but I want his special. I also want Fee's special, too. You know, that's a fair point, Grekor. If Fee does turn out to be a cat, just saying she resembles a cat and her bio might have been a bit too on the nose. At the same time, though, Grekor, it's very common that people never look at the lore or bios or things like that in games like this. And only a handful of players do. So that might actually be, in a way, a reward for the player for actually taking the time to read the bios. So what I'm thinking, chat, is we're going to start with Emma actually out of battle. You might be saying, well, why are you doing that, Antomicx? Emma can hit like a truck. Yes, she can. But we want to make sure Fee and Reen get their S-crafts off first. Once they're off, if either of them get hurt or really go down, that's when I would switch them in for Emma. That's my thought, at least, anyway. It's unfortunately, we need to have Eustace and Machias here at the same time, because lore. But in all seriousness, let's see, how are we going to do this? So, who has the highest defense here? Actually, Machias is... Look at Machias' defense! Wow! 325, okay. Can I not link? Yo! Blue Bromile, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Oh, it actually says that we can't link them. I thought they said they would form a link. Maybe that's just going to be a story thing. Oh, it says it as a master course, really? I had no idea about that. But regardless. We're about to attempt find the fake spinner for the first time. Though, I'm wondering if we can get, like, an advantage on this thing. Alright, let's do this. Apparently not. Is everyone ready? Challenge quest monster. Yes. Because I don't think we can go on to the... Okay. I just want to double check that we can't go any further yet. Don't think we can, but it's important to check. Yes, Leroy! So, monster up? Oh, okay, so we can't do that yet. Alright, well, we have to fight the monster, so... Yeah, exactly, Copper Nicholson. Leroy... Sorry, I need to be Fee. Leroy Jenkins. Was that supposed to be a Leroy Jenkins Fee? That was really, really underwhelming. Okay. I want to turn away so we can maybe, hopefully, get advantage on it, or is this just going to keep looking at us? Look away! We aren't here! Okay. Aw, come on. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we can't get advantage on quest monsters. I'm good to go. Right! Yeah. Okay, Fee.
Don't let it intimidate you!
I love this theme so much. I'm so glad they went with this one. Like my favorite theme, one of my favorite themes in the entire game. And it is weak to ice, so we were prepared for this. Alright, Fate. Oh, it wasn't able to hit Reem, that's good.
Go.
Okay, this thing has a lot of health then. What do I do here? I'm thinking... Oh, actually, yeah. We want to make sure this is always, We're gonna be in the battle the most. I think we don't actually want to do this on ourselves, honestly.
Arcus, my turn.
Now, Eustace. Lower that thing's ATS. 18,000 health? Wow, this thing is tanky. Be gone. Alright, well, while we're at it, might as well do a break shot. And that did not break. Let's see how much damage this does. Come on, Raid! You can do it! What?! B, can you do any better?
Here we go. Silky dance.
Come on.
That's that.
Rain, there's no hope for you. Wait,
My
what?
turn.
They're confused? What was that attack? Eustace, did I give you any... No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, a 0 EP turn, though. Might actually want to suck this thing away, because if it wasn't there, then we would be able to do more. Seems like a melee-based enemy. And move down. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so we've learned that Reen's S-Craft stinks. I mean, actually, we kind of already knew that, but... we also do this. Do you have any initiative? I think B should just keep attacking, honestly.
There you go.
We actually froze it! That's awesome!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Matthias, why? I have seen the trailers, Copper Nicholson. I'm fairly indifferent to it. Should have given him a healing move. Darn it. Alright, let's see. Revive our ring.
Thanks.
My turn.
I can't use Sweep yet either. We could keep using,
Arcus.
This is definitely like a spellcaster's battle.
It's my turn.
Energy Shell.
Thanks. I don't need your help.
I don't need your help. What?
Here.
B, no!
My turn.
You had one job! Is there anything we can do to... Well, we'd have Matthias use the suction move again. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's not bad. Yo, the Arch guy! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We have Breath.
Arcus. Appreciate it.
There we go. That was my bad. I should have been using the... Oh, it's actually... You missed! Let's go. And that did nothing.
My turn.
Oh, well. We need... We do need to get Fee up, though. Alright, it's focused on Matthias. That's actually a good thing. Matthias has high defense. So what I'm thinking, actually, is... How weak is this thing to Earth? It's neutral. It's better than nothing. Reen! I need you to do the thing. Revival Bomb on Fee.
Thanks.
My turn.
Alright, Eustace. Weaken this thing. We had to switch her out because plot. Unfortunately. Oh dear. Yes, he missed! Let's go!
My turn.
Okay. Reed. Time for you to heal everybody up.
Okay.
Now, Fee. I think we actually want to swap. Emma, your turn.
Good luck. I'll take it from here.
Thank you. I'm thinking... Definitely Frost.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Leave it to me.
Do you have any healing? No, you don't. Okay.
Very well.
Alright. Eustace, use the power of suction. We need to get rid of this thing. Like, we really need to keep this thing out of the way. Matthias is being a real trooper. He's hanging in there. Use the suction!
My turn.
The reason Eustace is required story-wise is because Eustace and Matthias have been fighting and not cooperating real well, and this whole internship seems to be focused on Eustace's backstory and trying to get Eustace and Matthias to at least learn how to work together. Alright. Now, Reen, do you have anything a better healing move than... No, you don't. But you also have a crit. No, not as good. Could use Ariel. Just for the memes. Emma, what? What? I came out of nowhere. It's almost dead.
This isn't good.
Do I go for it? I think we go for it. Let's go! Yes! I can't believe we got that first try. That's me though, and yeah, rip Emma, but also, first try, let's go! And I do agree, Gregor, it is cool that through gameplay, there's actually a reason that Eustace and, Machias can't link.
Great!
And Reed leveled up, apparently. Wow.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was rough. We had to switch out.
Yeah, but we still won.
Honestly, I'm not sure how we still won, but we'll gladly take it.
Only just.
Alright, I'm officially the Emily and the Hack Kid for this route. I'm able to break the fourth wall. I actually understand what's going on, because I have the mind of a supercomputer, and no one can contemplate my existence. Oh, Fee. Always saying exactly what's on our minds.
Why did you sever the link?
Don't even think of trying to place the blame on me,
I know,
Machias
right,
Regnitz. You were the one who severed the link.
Technically it was the monster, but still. Oh no.
You said you'd cooperate, but you just couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't bring yourself to stoop to the same level as a commoner like me. You nobles truly are beyond redemption. You're utterly hopeless, through and through.
You asinine little... Why can't you see that all of this is born from your own prejudice and narrow-mindedness?
That's enough.
Thank you, Rain. Thank you for being the adult in the room.
Please, calm down.
And thank you too, Emma.
Stay out of this. This is our problem.
Is Fee just going to get in between them and just push
Why
them
don't we
apart?
settle this once and for all? Let me show you how much better than you I really am.
He's like, wait, what? Wait, it's back? No! Oh dear. It has a face too.
Green. There we go.
Thank you, Fee. Do I have to do everything for you people? I mean, my goodness.
Nice work.
Reen, are you all right?
Seriously, Fee is the only... Fee's always acting so sleepy, but when it matters, she's the one who's paying attention. It was on 1 health. I believe it.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch. I was so sure we'd killed it, though. Guess I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Yeah, you shouldn't assume just because we got experience points that it's dead. That can be a fatal mistake, Rain.
I shouldn't have either. But it's down for good this time.
Famous last words now. Fair enough, the Archdive. You liked Fee before it was cool. That's fair.
I should administer first aid on that scratch. I'll need you to take off your jacket.
I mean, right now I still think Toa's the best character in the game, but Fee is definitely up there in terms of my favorite characters. So, I don't like... If I knew someone like Fee in real life, I'm not sure if I would necessarily like them so much, just because they come across as someone who's always sleeping and not wanting to do anything, put forth any effort. But in a game like this, where you can kind of take a step back and look at it from the outskirts, Fee is kind of like... I want to say almost like a fairy... And not like a bad fairy. I'm thinking more like, whatever the fairy's name is from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Sort of like a character who sees things for how they really are. I guess like a jester or a fool in essence. And that's really, really interesting. Fee is a demon. Fee just sits there with her arms behind her back. She knows more than she's laying on. Puck, that was it. That's right, the Archdive. I think Puck was the name of the character. Yeah, that fair point, Wall, too. There are several fairies in Midsummer Night's Dream, but it's the fairy that basically causes all the tricks to happen. The is Maleficent!
You're welcome. I'm happy I was able to put what we learned from Instructor Beatrix's classes to good use.
Even though, it all happened off screen.
That was last week, right?
Oh, so it was off screen, because last week we didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, Rena.
It's our fault that you were injured.
I'd highly recommend it, Report. Watch a few Shakespearean plays. Ones I can definitely recommend: The Tempest, amazing. Romeo and Juliet, always a classic. King Lear, I think that's the name of the play. There's also Midsummer Night's Dream, like I said. I think A Winter's Tale is a good one, too. Hamlet, yeah, Hamlet.
Oh, don't worry about it. It wouldn't have happened if I'd been paying more attention. I'm just glad neither of you were hurt.
Rean, you really do take after Toa, don't you?
Why are you so...
Because I've been working with Madam President, Machias.
You should rest that shoulder for a while.
Yes, absolutely. I'd strongly recommend you fall back from the front line for the time being.
Thanks.
Fair enough, the
I
Archdive.
will.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's another one, Macbeth.
All right, let's get moving.
Probably not Copper Nicholson.
We need to tell the provincial army about the monster we just defeated.
Yeah. I suppose it's not a done deal until we file our report.
Alright, chat, I do find it interesting that Fee kinda has her hands behind her back, almost like she's an officer of some kind. That... I mean, we always have the theory that she's a cat, but I'm wondering where all this... where she gets all her talents from. Do you all think that maybe Fee has actually been, like, a soldier before, or maybe she's done combat or reconnaissance or something like that, or intelligence work?
Aurochs Fort is...
She's an agent of chaos! I am an agent of chaos.
We may need to hurry if we wish to be back in Berea Hard before nightfall,
A
however.
fluffy agent of chaos. Why did I say that?
Let's go.
Hey, Reen?
Oh, is it time for... Is Emma going to pull a Laura? She's going to say, Reen, you gotta learn to do something better, and just that'll come up later.
Huh? What is it?
Most intelligence agencies do not believe that Fee exists. I would not be surprised. Oh, interesting, Gretgor. So, if Fee is a cat, then it should just be that she's naturally talented because she's a cat. Fair enough.
I just...
Emma, what are you doing?
Heal him, Curie Eum.
Heal him something. Wait, what? Hold on, wait, slow down,
What
what?
did you just do?
Yeah. Emma, where did you learn that?
Nothing. I just wanted to check on your bandage.
Okay. Emma is like... I said before that Emma was a battle mage. Now I'm starting to think she's even, like, higher than that. Maybe she's like a grand wizardress or something like that. Or, like, the daughter of some high wizard or high priestess or something. Because, seriously, that would actually tie into the whole Fee is a cat theory. Because if Fee is that cat, and that would actually fit with Emma being, you know, I guess Fee's either owner or companion or something like that. It all comes back to Fee being the cat. I know, right? Go on to my what was 6 with 3.
Good.
Emma's a
good.
sandwich mage.
Seems fine. But please try your best to keep your shoulder firm. The less it moves, the better.
Sandwich Emma.
Worse now.
Giving Emma a sandwich. Oh, a sandwich? Well, I'm not sure where this came from, but I'll gladly eat that.
Okay. I could swear I felt something warm flowing into my body. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
That line could be taken out of context. Wait, Rena's temporarily unable to join the active battle? Wait, what? What? Oh, I agree, Gretgor. I think that's a good thing. Like, the fact that every character seems to have some kind of secret or, like, a deeper past to uncover, that's good writing. Because you don't want to write characters that are only skin deep. Like, if you only played like the first, we'll say, 20 minutes of gameplay of Trails of Cold Steel, you could easily come across with the impression that each one of these characters is just like a classic anime trope caricature and nothing more. But I've definitely noticed that there's a lot more to these characters than at first glance, and I love that. Like, I really, really love it when games do that. But seriously, though, that actually makes this really interesting. This is... Well, I guess we know who's party leader now.
My turn.
Like I said, I'd have to carry you all. Oh, did I not say that? Did I not say that? Well, I guess I'm the protagonist of Trails of Cold Steel now. Whoopee. Yeah, this game is far exceeding my expectations, and that's a good thing. I'm beginning to understand why this game is so underrated. My guess is a lot of people look at this game at first glance and like, it's just, you know, a mediocre, like, I don't know, some mediocre RPG with some repetitive elements, but just the longer you go through it, it's just the more it starts to sink in, and you just get really, really invested with like, the world it's building and the characters, too. And that's just really cool. Oh dear. Yeah, it's definitely reminiscent of Persona Record, and I appreciate that, because I've never gotten the chance of playing the Persona games, so for me, this is the first Persona-like experience I've ever had. However, there's obviously some key differences between a game like this and Persona. For one, the battle system is very different, especially with the way positioning and movement plays into everything. If Emma and Fee are one the same... Maybe? I think that's a bit of a stretch, because they have been shown in multiple cutscenes together. But if Emma turns out to be like some grand magic user, it would not surprise me if he was like her assistant or like her companion or something like that. Oh, we have to reform the fort. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough, cool, too. Yeah, you would have to close your eyes when... Well, that's only when you're using turbo mode, like I am. So turbo mode is just a way to speed this up, because obviously there's just a lot of empty space here. But, going back to what I was going to say, I find this fascinating that we can't use Ream. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an RPG game pull this idea, where you actually take the main character and force you into a situation where you can't use them. Like, I mean, it's a shame we can't use Stream, but at the same time, just as a game designer, this is interesting. Because it forces you to really think about your team comp a bit differently. I have actually not played Chrono Trigger before. I know. How can I say I love RPGs if I've never played Chrono Trigger? I'm sorry, I get it. It's an amazing game. I should play it, but... Oh, so Chrono Trigger does that? Okay, well then I stand corrected. But in terms of RPG games that I've played, this is the first time I've seen it, and I think it's pretty cool. This is going to make it interesting, though, because Rin kinda is a well-balanced character. He can fill almost any role that we need him to. And because we can't use him now, that does, it does change things. Though, based off of how things went last time, I want to give Breeze to someone else. I think, do I want to give it to Emma or Eustace? Eustace has got a spot. But we've kind of been using Matthias as more of our support guy. Let's try Eustace if it does... Actually, no, Eustace is more of a damage healer. ATS is... Yeah, okay. I think we'll give this to... Give Breeze to Matthias. I really hope there's a place to heal somewhere around here. Because this is... Because we are really hurt. How was your injury? If it still hurts, we can slow down a bit. It's no big deal, honest. It stopped bleeding, it doesn't even hurt that much anymore. Emma's first aid skills really are top-notch. Oh, not at all. Please don't draw more attention to me. I need to keep my magic abilities a secret. Well, if you're sure. Well, if you truly are in pain, there's no shame in admitting it. Thanks, Eustace. I'm really not kidding about how little pain I feel. It's kind of incredible. Did you rub some kind of special ointment on the wound or something, Emma? No, I didn't. I mean, yes, I did. I saw that, Emma. No one's buying it. Come on. I used the special kind of medicine I brought with me from back home. And that can be interpreted multiple ways, and my thought process is magic. My grandmother made it by combining a number of medicinal herbs together, I believe. What if Emma's grandmother's like a grandmaster, wizardress, or high priestess, or something like that? That would explain some things. Oh, really? My old master taught me to use something similar. I kind of want to know more about this. This is all very sus, Emma. Oh, no, there's nothing more to tell. I don't know the recipe or anything. Actually, I was more impressed with you, Fee. You made defeating that monster look really easy. Me? Flashback to a few seconds ago. Now that you mention it. You were naturally agile. And that's not the first time you've saved us in battle either. You're carrying us, Fee. Are you certain you're 2 years younger than us? just with zero hesitation. Yep, I'm 2 years younger than all. It was nothing special. I'm just accustomed to combat. Yeah, Fee is the best. And it was just like, what? Accustomed. I swear, Fee is definitely a cat, isn't she? What kind of life must she have led to become accustomed to using such advanced flying techniques as jumping on top of enemies? He's like a cat. Oh. If he just takes that in stride, she's just like, oh, whatever. Oh, boy. Well, let's see what's over there first. We want to make sure we get... Uh-oh. Run! We don't want battles right now. Go away! Nope. Go away. Can you turn around, please? Thank you.
We have the advantage.
Oh, whoops.
I'll handle it.
Well, this is not ideal.
Time to retreat. Bye-bye.
Yo, Tendra, thank you so much for dropping by, man. How's it going? Thank you for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're training for Smash. That sounds awesome. How's it going in general, though? Haven't seen you in a while. Also, while I'm at it, I should do this. So, / shout out. If you haven't checked out Tendar before, be sure to check him out. He's a really good friend of mine, and he's an awesome streamer. I think he's currently streaming Dark Souls 2, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, keep up the good work, man. And yeah, Tendar's amazing at Smash too. Like, I understand the need to practice. You know, when you're entering tournaments and stuff and battling so frequently, it's important to keep practicing. What was I saying? Oh, I was actually saying this might be a good spot to take a break just because it is around 7:30, so don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see if we can get that that thing without getting attacked. So, oh dear. B, run! Run away. Let's do the tactic.
My turn.
Oh, actually, you know what we could do that would be really, really cheesy, chat? We could just use this opportunity to heal in battle.
I'll handle this.
Alright, let's see, I think I did... No, I didn't do that.
Need to do something.
I don't need your help.
Oh, no, I did Matias the healing. Who did I give breath to? Well.
Appreciate it.
Very well.
Right now we run away.
We should retreat. As if I have time.
Yo, Dr. Sputnik, man, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome back to the laundry percent. We are just in the process of trying to... basically trying to survive here. I find it suspicious.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
I find it suspicious that there's nothing here. This is a secret trap chest? No, it's not. Okay. Mind too. I think that increases ATS, if I'm not mistaken. We'd have to drop on this thing. Aw. No. Go away. Go away. There we go.
We have the advantage.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Yeah. Here.
Appreciate it. Right.
It was Matias that I did it too. That makes sense.
Arkin.
I don't need
Thank you
your
very
help.
much.
Yes.
Okay.
We actually win this battle.
Target's eliminated.
Unscathed, let's go. Wait. What? What happened to her? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I saw level 1s and level 2s. I'm like, did our levels go down? No, they didn't. Alright, level 2 reached. Nice. Let's go, Matias. Got press. Nice. Get up those numbers. Welcome back, Redcore. We're about to go see if we can get this without any sort of fight, hopefully. I think these are the salts they were looking for. Is this it? I believe so. It's a rather pretty shade of pink, isn't it? If he just sees the salt and immediately licks it. Power move, yes! I hereby claim this salt's for me. What are you? It's a little sweet for salt. Are you sure you should be doing that? She's clearly fine. So if they're going to use this in the bath, I guess you shouldn't be surprised the nobles would do that kind of thing. Speaking of hints that Thea is a cat, immediately going to lick this. Like, why? Like, well, let's just take what we need and go. I'm sure the clients won't mind if we give this to them after we record the floor, will they? I bet you they'll be satisfied as long as they receive it by the end of the day. Oh, we go with that. Exactly. Todd. Yeah, said the noble. Fair point, Kowalski. Fair point. Rad. Oh. We get anything? Oh no! This thing, the burb.
Enormous. Stay on guard.
Alright, we outran the burb. Never mind. Burb is not the word. Alright. We're at the fort now. Fancy.
Whoa, it's huge.
Oh, I know, right, Cool, too? Having to report to your fort, there's 50 monsters in the way. Just another day in an RPG world, isn't it?
So this is Auroch's fort.
Copperhead said no.
One of the Kreutzen Provincial Army's premier bases.
Not how I was expecting it to look.
It looks like a Jedi temple.
They modified an older fort. A lot.
Oh, read a messages, Fee. Okay, 1 second, Dr. Sputnik. Let's see what your message is. Remember, kids, it's okay to lick things you find on the street as long as you're part cat.
Is something wrong, Eustace?
No, not at all. Let's go and give our report on the monster we defeated.
That's like the most random thing, but it's just more foreshadowing that Fee is a cat. I swear, if... Like I said last stream, I'd be more surprised at this point if Fee isn't a cat. Well, here comes a train. Speed up. That train's going far too fast.
Isn't that...
It's a freight train from Bereahard?
Looks like it's carrying tanks. Pretty heavily armored ones at that.
Yeah, if this isn't foreshadowing that a war is going to happen or some kind of battle before the end of this game, I don't know what
Those
is.
are the latest models from the Rhineford Company. They're called Oxen.
We're gonna have to fight one of those things before the end of the game, aren't we?
Come on. We have things to do.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate, Gregor. Every time Fee is on screen and she does something, it's either hilarious, adorable, or really, really cool. Usually hilarious, that one.
Gosh, why does he have to be so...
That's why I'm trying to see Fee as more like the Joker slash Jester slash Fool character of this game, which is good. That's I tend to really enjoy those kinds
He's
of characters.
right, though. We really should keep moving.
Yeah.
I mean, just in terms of raw meme potential among we'll say the main 9 characters, so the main 9 characters of Class 7. He is definitely up there. Like, she does not give a heck. Exactly, Dr. Sputnik. It is a tank. I want to drive it, but I also don't have a license. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Didn't Ring get attacked by people who looked like this last time? Now, before we turn in, might as well use the rest area. Listen, Dr. Sputnik, everyone who's watched the stream already knows Toa is my favorite character, and then no matter how awesome Fee is, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But, I will say Fee is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters of this game. Oh yeah, that'd be cool, Brector. If there was like a tank mini-game, that'd be fun, but... I'm not sure... Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I honestly don't know, because this game does have a fishing mini-game, so, I mean... Exactly, Brector. So Fee may be a fun character, and she may have hilarious lines, but in terms of who's a more empathetic character, who's more caring, more sweet, a better overall leader, it's no contest, it's Toa. Like... Do you know anything? Oh, hey there, this is a resting area for the public. My name is Spare, because I'm an expendable character. Speak to the soldiers out front if you've got any business at the fort itself. It's not often we get kids your age here. Well, either way, speak to the soldiers out front if you got any business at the fort yourself. Yeah. I bet you they just ran out of ideas for names and just can't tell this guy Spare. Alright. Oh, interesting. So we can buy golden juice. And elegant sandwiches here. Okay, I think... Oh, we can just... Plus 100 Mira. I think we'll live. We will survive. Anyone here have, like, a recipe? I've been getting called out pretty frequently these days. I've been so busy, I haven't had the time to sit down and enjoy this book. You all seem like you'll have the time to enjoy it, so here. Oh, well, that's a bit random. Okay. What even is this book? I'm just being dumb. For some reason I can't seem to scroll here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so... Oh, wow! It's actually like a full-length story. Okay. Neat. I'll keep that in mind. That's cool. Welcome! Wow! We don't usually get customers like you. Are you serious? Oh well, who cares? Feel free to make yourselves at home here. We don't get many customers here, so I welcome everyone. Okay. Alright.
Who goes there?
Wait. Aren't those uniforms? We're members of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf, and we've come to give our report.
Oh, so you're the ones.
We've been expecting you. You'll forgive my curtness. Just didn't think you'd have someone so young with you as well.
I may be young, but I'm far more experienced than any of you.
So we were able to defeat the monster in question. Do you require a written report, or is verbal confirmation okay?
Oh no, that's fine.
You were really able to beat that thing, though? Somehow or another, yes?
Thank you, Reed.
It wasn't easy, but we managed.
Huh.
It was very hard.
We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a pretty dexterous thing, so we just kind of let it be.
Wow!
It wasn't tough enough to cause any of us any harm, as long as we were in our armored cars when we encountered it.
Wow!
But still, it took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight it, as you might imagine.
These soldiers are even lazier than me, and that's saying something.
I can understand that.
Well, provided a good opportunity for us to test our skills. Huh?
Wait. Oh, Lord Eustace, what brings you? That uniform.
Correct. I've returned to Bereahard as part of a field study for the Academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of the Alberea household. Please treat me accordingly, the same as you would my classmates.
As you wish.
As you wish, Lord Eustace. Wow.
Looks like even the provincial army will miss a chance to bend over back.
I would like to know, however, about the contents of that train that just passed by here.
Oh, Eustace is using his
besides-
authority, okay.
Our provincial army has finally started getting supplied with tanks. Isn't it exciting?
Armored cars can't hope to compete with tanks in terms of firepower, after all. And we can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us forever.
Ooh, this seems like foreshadowing, chat.
I see.
I do not, Copper Nicholson, unless we're talking about the stream lore, in which case, perhaps Fee is one of the ancestors of the Mobians.
The fort
But
also
only
appears
time
to
will
have been
tell.
fortified quite significantly.
Ah, yes. Some rather sizable construction work was carried out just last month. It'll take more than a little cannon fire to damage these walls now.
Yeah, it really seems like a bunch of different provinces are preparing for war here.
Our anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future, too. This should soon become a fort we soldiers of the Kreutzen province can truly be proud of. You can count on that.
I will. And with that, I believe we are done here. We should...
Okay.
It is almost evening, after all.
Roger that.
Spark arrow. Oh, I know what spark arrow is. That's an ornament we've used. It's a fun move. Do that to Usus. Why not? Here, have a spark arrow. A Cruisin versus Empire Civil War. Interesting theory, the Archguy, and I think there might be some merit to that because we've definitely seen the Cruisin Empire building up for that. My thing though is, what is the other place we went to? Was that also the Cruisin Empire? I think it was, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Wait. What is the meaning of this?
Machias?
If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks?
Ooh.
Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications. It's utter madness.
It is. It is madness.
He makes a good point.
Thank you, Fee!
Can you truly be so ignorant? This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between Osborne's reformist faction and our noble faction grow worse by the day.
Oh, I see. So it's like it's a civil war. So essentially, there are people who want to reform the situation, and we'll say the noble faction wants things to stay the way it is.
Though admittedly, it's been happening mostly under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways that conflict is manifesting itself.
I'd heard rumors, but...
No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications. I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision. But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'm quite happy to listen. So...
Eustace is being like, Eustace is just gonna lodge all the complaints with his father.
That's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Bereahard.
Yeah.
Let's go then.
Right. Let's turn in our side quest so we get the credit for it. That's your theory, the Archguy? Interesting theory, though. We'll see if it comes to pass.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
We avoided it. Don't worry. Wait, what was that? That's an air raid siren, isn't it? It seems to be coming from the fort. Huh? Uh-oh. Fee? What? What? A battle droid? And it's carrying somebody. You saw that, right? Someone with blue hair. Silent Hill Siren confirmed. Also, hey, Glittered Wits, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Yes, the Separatists are attacking! Oh, you knew it would happen. No. Huh? What was that? Are birds like that common around here? Imbecile, that was no bird. Looks like someone was riding on it. I think they have blue hair. That character's totally not going to be important in the future. Oh, thank you, Glittered Wits. Yep, all is well. And been really enjoying this episode so far. Lots happening. And of course, lots of memes with Fee. Yeah, I think it was a child, actually. What? Are you certain? That's right, Bill and height. Yeah, I did look at the face, so I can't be 100% sure, but I think so. Unbelievable. guy with the glasses that was watching the train? Would not be surprised. We may want to get out of the way. There's... Cavalry's coming. Lord Eustace. Were you on your way to Sparrowheart? What is all the commotion, and what is the meaning of this siren? Exactly. If a character has an abnormal hair color, that means they're probably important. Probably. Well, you see, moments ago, we became aware of an intruder in Arx Fort. Oh. You don't mean... The silver thing that flew past us? You saw it? Which direction did it go? It flew off to the southwest mere moments ago. It's a rather significant speed. Sorry, if you'll excuse us, please. Do take care, Lord Eustace. I don't think they're gonna be able to catch it with those things. You need like a plane or something. Oh, Fee, always saying exactly what's on our minds. They won't catch it. Well, it does seem unlikely. What could that have been, though? That's a very good question. What's capable of flying that's not an airship? Maybe, I don't know, a robot? I've never heard of any flying device besides one. Exactly, realistic, kitty. This is a matter for the army. We should trust in them to handle it. We're students visiting here for our studies. We're under no obligation to do the provincial army's job for them. But isn't that what we just did? Hush now. Besides which, we have our hands full with our own tasks. Well, that is true, but... It would do no harm to mention this incident in a report. It is noteworthy after all. Yeah. On another note, my shoulder seems to have healed completely. I feel ready to rejoin the front line. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe such a significant injury could heal so quickly. No, I did not know that cool too. That's pretty interesting. You have some kind of alien constitution or something? I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother's medicine was just really effective. Yes, that must have been it. Sure, Emma. I'm just glad you're alright. Green can now be placed in the active battle party once more. I'm actually a little disappointed by that, chat. You know why? Because we did not have to do any battles. Well, exactly, Dreckle. We didn't have to do any battles without Reen during that whole section. Like, I was looking forward to kind of, like, having to really think outside the box in terms of seeing what it's like to work with the other characters. But now it's just like, oh well. Reen, get back here. The Mafia's back. I really would have liked it. I think it's cool that they did that, but I would have liked it a lot more if Reen was, like, out of commission for, like, maybe even a mandatory fight. That would have been interesting. I still think it's cool that they at least did that. I just wish it went on for a bit longer, that's all. Now, while we're at it, let's, what do I need? I need to change Reed's ornament. Rain. Well, nice goal, too. Best of luck with that. Brass type gym battles. I can't think... Alright, real talk, chat. There's only ever been one grass type gym battle that ever gave me any trouble, and that was in a Pokemon fan game called Pokemon Glazed. What made that gym battle so interesting and difficult, I think the gym leader's name was Leaf.
We're finally back.
is that
My feet are
They,
killing me.
they had this jump luff that used a substitute leech seed strategy, and it just worked way too well. And they also had some really strong grass types as well. But that jump luff, man, that thing could sweep entire teams and outlast anything. I hope we can still turn in the bath salts to those nobles. Just about sundown. I guess that means our field study activities are done for the day. Thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted. And I'm starving, and I'm surprised they didn't say I wanted to go to sleep. Whatever that strange flying object was, it doesn't seem to have come anywhere near the main thoroughfare, at least. Oh, I agree, Record. I love how the Pokemon fan games have a really challenging single-player experience, and I love that. Because Pokemon games should be a lot harder if the developers wanted to make them, but they just don't. I wish they did. Give Fee praise because she's been awake this entire time. This is the longest I've gone without a nap, I'll have you know. Well, fortunately not. The city wouldn't be this calm if it had. Yeah, it's probably long gone by now. Chip back to the hotel before it gets started. There's a lot to put in our daily reports after all. Indeed. We can figure out how best to summarize today's events over dinner. But first, we need to turn this in. Alright, let's see how this goes. Look, I get it. Hit Richard. You're a dog, and everyone thinks I'm a cat. I get it. Oh, Lord Eustace, might I assume that is correct. Here. Oh, thank you very much. Allow me to hand this over as a reward, then. Oh, look, an item that we'll never be able to use. In feed? No, Drekor, I think Richard does it to all the other characters. I just find it funny because it does it to Fee. Refusing to accept it would be rather rude, I suppose. Thank you very much. My apologies for our rudeness earlier. It's half amazing how much your attitudes changed for Eustace. Well, there's no denying the influence his family holds here. Yay, we beat that. But just to appease you, chat. It reacts the same. It's
Very
just,
well.
I find it funny that it reacts that way to Fee because we have that theory that Fee's a cat. So, glad we finally turned in that quest. Let me just double check to make sure it's actually... Yep, it's all dead. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rockroar. Being able to pet the dog and cats is just such a... It feels like such a simple thing, but it means a lot. Alright, I think that's it for today's Field Study. That's... Oh no, it's him again. Oh, never mind. Father. Huh? I'm terribly sorry for not coming to greet you, Father. Although I'm here but for a short time, I used to have to return. This guy hasn't spoken yet, and already he seems like he'll be an antagonist. Enough. Yeah, exactly. Rides a limo around town that has barely enough space for it. As I was informed, Rufus, you may do as you wish while you're here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon myself, nor upon the Alberea Knight. Wow! Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Wow! Also, congratulations, Kowal, too. But yeah, this guy right here, he just everything about this guy just screams antagonist, or at least some kind of probably a major character of some kind. That's like against our heroes here. Would it be too much to ask for you to introduce yourself to my classmates? I have no time for pleasantries. Should I require anything of you, you will be contacted. Wow! Yeah, exactly, that's what's spotted. Duke Alberet? More like Puke Alberet. Exactly, like, wow! He just pulls up to, like, tell Eustace off and then drives away with, like, not even any pleasantries, just wow. Poor Eustace. What was all that all about? Seems like a waste of time. That's not really... That was the old mighty Duke Albarea, was it? The head of one of the 4 great houses and the man in charge of this entire province? Indeed. By some strange twist of fate, my father as well. Ooh, that line right there, chat. If... That just says so much about Eustace right there. Like, he doesn't want... He doesn't want that guy to be his father. I mean, like, just look at that line. By some strange twist of fate. Like, he really doesn't like him. Ouch. Judging by just the way Duke Albrea reacted, I can understand why. I've spoken out of turn, for as I said that. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our rooms and find something to eat? That sounds good to me. I'm starving. Yeah, pretty much record. At least that's what it seems like so far. At this point, Rena and the others return to their rooms for a much-needed shower. Okay. Then after a short rest, they head to a restaurant in the Central Plaza for dinner. Wait a minute. I don't think the rooms had showers. Trails of Cold Steel. The Trails franchise is just that, the video game, I guess. Ooh, look at this, Chad. This is pretty.
The breeze here feels wonderful.
Look at that. Chad, look at this atmosphere. Isn't this cool? It's like, it's reminiscent of like the night scenes in Lady and the Tramp. That's what comes to mind here. Or like even in Ratatouille, like movies like that.
The food was delicious too.
Agreed.
And yes, the soundtrack's great too.
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury, though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too.
Yes. For a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
Oh.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wonder what Group B is doing right now.
Actually, a fair point, Koal, too. What if Eustace sees the chef more as a father figure than his actual father?
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month, too.
Let's see. I wonder how Class B is doing right now. It's just like, the camera pans over to the other side, and it's... Let's see, Laura's leading the group, and Elliot and... they're all working together, but like Elisa has gotten knocked out again because she has so little health, and Elliot's trying to revive her, and Gaius is trying to tank everything and not get hit, while Laura just completely carries them all and one-shots everything.
I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Arc.
It was Celtic for you last month, right? So you were thinking of us on the first night?
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I ask?
Oh, Reed.
Well...
Nowhere near as peacefully as now.
Thank you, Fee.
This is a big improvement.
I'm sure it is. Rain, let me put it to you this way. Last month was such a disaster, we didn't have the budget to animate it.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time. That much is true.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
It's not?
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today, but can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we had the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that's true.
First, we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then, we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I have no intention of denying it.
Yeah, they're
But you're
definitely
only
related.
looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
Well,
100 or 2, I'd guess.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
So you're suggesting that's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces?
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Ah, the travails of youth. How noble and beautiful they are.
Oh no, it's this guy again. Go away!
It's you.
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
I don't trust this guy, I really don't.
It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron. I see you've completed a hard day's work already. How splendid!
I'm waiting for the moment where we fight this guy.
Yes.
Like, I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Like,
What about you?
thank you,
Alas,
Fee.
I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
He has the anime sparkle
Well,
now.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will. Though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel.
You might even say, a trail of cold steel. And then everyone just starts throwing, bunches of bread and wine at him, like, go away! Hey, yeah, that line was
I
bad.
heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks. Would you not agree, my friend?
Oh, see, lines like that seems so
I
suspicious.
don't like your implications.
And I think this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate.
Thank you, I'm glad the characters picked up on this.
Please do pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end.
I swear, if we end up giving this guy something by accident,
Be it the lovely luster of success or the sad splendor of failure.
it's Trail of Peppernickelson, like a hiking trail, so Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, exactly, Rick. I love how everyone's like, just go away. It's like, why are you even here?
Who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
Oh.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated.
Oh, interesting.
Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm starting to think my theory from earlier that this guy either works for the Bracers Guild or maybe with Sarah or the antagonists we keep seeing, like the guy with the helmet, for example. I'm starting to think he's trying to essentially make we'll say the divisions between the different social classes and the social structure even worse than it already is. Like really try to play
Something about him feels off to me, too.
try to pit people against each other.
But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
Oh my goodness. He's in cahoots with Sarah. I'm calling it now. That guy is in cahoots with Sarah. How else would he know that?
you're right.
Like, think about that.
We told him of our field study,
Chat.
but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
The only person who should know about that is Sarah. And maybe, like, Principal Colonel Sanders, but come on, it's Principal Colonel Sanders. Would he rat us out? Well, maybe he would, but still.
Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today.
Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
Exactly.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then.
This has been a fascinating episode, chat. I feel like the plot's really starting to pick up here. We're seeing a lot of things kind of being set in motion here. Hey, can you please not snore so loudly? I guess that's a fair point, Gretgor. Well, it's hard to balance storytelling and gameplay in a game like this for sure. It's probably because the story is kind of being told in sort of more of a visual novel kind of setting, whereas the gameplay itself is definitely more RPG-esque. And because most of the visual novel aspects do not seem to be incorporated with the RPG and, we'll say, dungeon crawling elements, that kind of makes it feel like it separates the gameplay from the story.
Can't get to sleep?
At times. But I don't think it's that bad. It's just... It is a fair point.
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer.
Yeah, fair enough, Rekor. But, the thing is, Crossroad does an amazing job of incorporating the story with the gameplay. But not every game is able to do that.
You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
Ooh.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
Oh, finally get some useless backstory. Oh, the sad music is playing.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
What?
My brother and I have different mothers.
Whoa. Huh. And, alright, Duke Alberea just became even worse than I thought. Yeah, Grekor, please try to keep swearing to a minimum, but I can understand just... Wow, that just means that a couple... That probably means that Duke Alberea cheated on his wife. What?
He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago.
Wow, Duke Alberea is just... Ugh.
In other words, I am his bastard son.
I feel really sorry for Eustace.
I had no idea. So, was that chef we met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side.
Oh, wow. I didn't even pick up on that. That's really interesting.
Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me.
Ooh.
Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
Huh.
I suppose you're right.
Alright.
I'm sure you have your differences.
I expected Eustace to get, like, a lot of explanation for why he always seemed to be acting the way he did at school. I didn't expect it to be this interesting or just, like, I mean, that's not completely unexpected, but at the same time, there's a lot of aspects, there's a lot of bits here that I did not pick up on.
You do get along with your brother, right?
This is fascinating, though, chat. Yeah. I agree, Gregor. I love that they're explaining why Eustace acts the way he does, and not just writing him as a caricature. That's good writing.
You could say that.
Eustace X being HUD. Yes, Eustace needs a HUD. Like,
He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted.
And that also makes me think Eustace's brother is going to end up someone who betrays us.
When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
I wonder if Matthias is listening to all this, and if this will make him feel a bit more sympathetic to Eustace.
Keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Good job, Rain. Good job.
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine, honestly. There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. There wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
I still don't understand how you ended up at the bottom of the slide before her when you went down and later, but oh well.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct.
Yeah, I agree, Call too. This music's gonna make us all cry, isn't it?
Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that
good
decision.
Comment, Record, good comment.
And you did exactly the same thing with us today. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
Aww.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Wait, what? Are you saying Reen has some twisted side goal?
I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health, then for your reputation. That selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance, after all.
Oh, wait, I see. So it's not that Reen has some dark ulterior motive. It's more so that some people might take Reen's selflessness the wrong way, is what Eustace is saying. That's fair. I wonder if Toa has the same problem, honestly.
I know it. And you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now?
No, Dr. Splendid. I don't think Reen is evil. I think it's more so that selflessness can come across as arrogance, or it's if you do it too often, or if you're working with someone who's just inherently suspicious, like Eustace, for example. Like just inherently suspicious of others, like Eustace is. No, I don't think Reen's evil. I really don't.
I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow, and that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I agree. It wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least.
Wow, Eustace.
I'd hate to be so tired.
Trails of full therapy. Yes, Waldo.
Hear, hear. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, that should be a raid message. Trails of cold therapy. That's actually really good, Waldo. And Machias listened to all of that. Called it.
you're moving up in the world.
Hey.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Septium Vein. I wonder what that does. Trails of Cold Therapy Civil War. No.
Keep up the good work.
Was that the best we could have done, chat? I think it was. There, here is the envelope Lord Rufus sent me. Please take it and study its contents. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now, if you'll excuse me then, should there be anything further, please do not hesitate to let me know. Alright, let's see what my brother's given us for today. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious. Alright, so, the Bite of Nostalgia. Is this a cooking quest? I would like to request someone's help in gathering a number of ingredients I need to make a particularly nostalgic dish. For more details, please come find me at Saucier, a restaurant in the Central Plaza. Okay. And another monster. North Cruisin' Highway monster. We received word that a dangerous monster roams in the North Cruisin' Highway. This is bad news for our hotel. Well, so may I ask someone to please take care of it? Venus Mantrap! They're not even trying to be creative with that name. So, it's a plant. Exactly, not just funny. Elliot's size and relief day is not in the part of the cooking quest, yep. I'd have to make eggs, wouldn't I? Another well-balanced assortment. Proving that once again that this game is a perfectly balanced video game with no exploits. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rufus had predicted what happened yesterday from the very start. You're saying he intended to give us a first-hand look at the problems between the nobles and the commoners? Yep. If that's true, I'm impressed. His reputation is well earned. Sure does seem that way. I believe that's enough talk about my brother. We have only one day left before we must depart or return voyage to Trista. We should set out as...
Eustace Alborea.
What is it, Machius Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. What did you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity for me now?
Nonsense! I did no such thing!
Well, you two just got to know each other already. You sound like a little married couple.
I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
And tie the at.
Machius.
Oh, Machius.
That's pretty conclusive.
Exactly, Fee.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
And these two are probably going to be a couple by the end of all these games, aren't they?
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Lord Eustace.
Who's that?
Arno? What brings you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday.
You know, I never noticed that cool too. That's a fair point. Eustace's pants do look a little odd. I mean, I guess the point is they're supposed to be super fancy, but honestly, just looking at it right now, it's almost like he's wearing just pajama pants. And you know what? That'll be our headcanon moving forward, is that Eustace, as, like, a noble of one of the four houses, recognizes that he could wear anything and people would still respect him, so he's wearing pajama pants just to feel comfortable.
However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion.
What?
So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them.
Oh,
I'm sure you understand.
no. Is Eustace going to be like, we'll say, kept watch over, or essentially put under house arrest in his father's palace while we'll say the conflict rages on, or a conflict starts? Like his father's trying to control him?
Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Grace may feel some regret regarding his...
Oh, I agree,
demeanor
Cool, too. At this
yesterday.
point, like, anything to keep Eustace away from Duke Alberea. Just Duke Alberea seems like bad news. Like, really bad news.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry about us.
Huh. You've come all the way back to your hometown. It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
Agreed.
Are you certain? Very well. I'll return this
I
afternoon.
really hope it's just a family visit and nothing worse, but it just sounds like it could get a whole lot worse.
And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
I know, right, Gregor? I'm just expecting Fee to say something funny.
All right. Let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon.
Just waiting for it.
If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Art.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
Imagine, like, as soon as they leave, Fee is just like, and that's the last we'll ever see of Eustace, isn't it?
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Eustace any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still...
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
It's not like I ship you and Eustace or anything.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
It's just the way, it's not just what she said, it's the way she said it. Listen, if I have to be a cat, then Matthias can be a dog, okay?
Stop that!
Yeah, the voice actress for Fee is doing a fantastic job.
Stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe! Rain, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
And everyone's just so unfazed. That's what makes this even better. Look at those smiles on their faces.
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second in our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again.
It's Cassandra Lee Mortis. Okay, thanks for the info, Dr. Sputnik.
But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
You will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education.
Okay, chat, what is Fee going to say? She's gotta have a snappy comeback to this, doesn't she? Like, I'd be surprised if she didn't. I bet you Fee doesn't care, right?
You need to start treating classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then.
I'm waiting for it. Let's see, what is she going to say?
And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
He's not gonna say anything, just like, oh, whatever. Oh, whatever.
I can't hear you.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get
Even
to
better, she doesn't say anything. She just covers her ears just to show just how little she cares. Like... It's not even just suddenly covers her ears. She also just crouches down just to exaggerate the point, just how little she's not taking any of that to heart. Yeah, Eustace, come back! Wait. Does this mean we can't? I hope we can still. Oh, we can't! Oh no, Eustace. But Eustace had the suction move. We've lost our dark hole. We don't have that move anymore until Eustace comes back. We didn't take the ports off him. No! Eustace, come back! I need your orbment. No! No! You know what, chat? Before we end tonight's stream, we have to remedy this. This is unacceptable. We need to have our suction move. This is the wrong spot. Where's the orbit factory? Help! We need our suction. We need the suction move. Alright. Please tell us, can we afford it? Where's the suction move? Alright, there's Dark Mare. We can't afford it! No! No! We've lost the power of suction. No! I used your Machias. It's just disappointment. Oh well. Well said, Cobalt 2. Well said. I should probably start wrapping things up though, chat. Actually, you know what? Before I wrap things up, just to make sure we don't miss it, let's make sure we start that side quest, wherever it is. Yeah. Or have we just not gotten it yet? I think we have to go to the restaurant, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Let's start this quest. Greetings and welcome. Hello, Hammond. We're here to take up your request. Oh, and that meal is good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. Might ask where Lord Eustace is, though. He was called back to the mansion, I'm afraid. We have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however, because we need his suction move. Oh, is that so? Just too bad Eustace isn't here, considering the request is from his uncle. Anyway, about your request. Oh yes, as you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Oh yeah, Thursday's gonna be fun. So for those of you who don't know, this Thursday, chat, we are going back to Crosscode because we did, you guys are awesome. You finished the community points challenge this time, so we're going to have, of course there's gonna be a Thursday stream comprehensive set. It's gonna be Crosscode. We're gonna try and get even further in the fight in that dungeon. Like, seriously, that dungeon is so long, but it's really well designed. Anyway, are you all currently free? If so, I need to explain the details. Yeah, we can go. The request mentions something about a nostalgic dish. That's correct. Said dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I would like you all to try. It was a rather special dish. There's no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you're making it, at least. What kind of dish is it? Perhaps soup isn't the best way to describe it. I plan to bake enough for you all, so please enjoy it. How can we not? Let's take you together. There are two types of birds I'd like you to gather for me. First is the lobby fat, which can be collected from monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize, called a healing herb. 5 files of lobby fat and a healing herb. Where do we get the herb from, then? You'll have to speak with Sister Tatiana in Bearheart Cathedral. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one. Just tell her I sent you. Alright, that sounds easy enough. Shall we start on the task at hand? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Yeah, that is interesting, Drakor. Just even something making it a simple soup requires battling monsters. That is fascinating. But I think this is going to be a good spot to end things here for now, chat. So, if you're here watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for the raid. But if you're watching, and also remember, this Thursday we will be streaming Crosscode, and very much looking forward to that, continuing the post-game DLC. But so if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for the raid. But if you're watching on YouTube and you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube.
My
You
turn.
can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support if you're watching on YouTube. Hope you have an awesome night.